Dr. Ahmed, Secretary of Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association in Delta State, has reacted to the attacks and killings in some parts of the state by Fulani herdsmen. He said Delta is their home and they have no other place to go. Ahmed stated this in an interview with The Punch on Sunday while condemning the killings. He rejected insinuations that it is a religious war, saying no verse in the Holy Quran permits Muslims to kill non-Muslims in order to go to heaven. He lamented that for many years they have been living peacefully with their host communities until the bad eggs among them began to create enmity between them and their host. He said, like me, I was born and bred here in Asaba, Delta State. My grandparents came here in 1880. That was when the first mosque was built here. So if there was any war between Muslims and Christians, the community would not have allowed us to build a mosque. So it is not a religious war, it is a selfish and political war. My question is this now. Why is it that it has to take this long time before he could voice out, he could speak out? And if all of them in each state, in every state in this country, if they are coming out to condemn this act, especially even the president, he does not even condemn the act. The only time when people try to defend themselves, that is when he comes out to say, in a saner environment, you don't do that, you don't retaliate, just hand over those people, hand them over to the police. And what does the police do? Nothing. They don't even arrest them. The few occasions that some of the monarchs in Ondo or Ekiti told us that few times they arrested them, they were released. They were surprised. They were released. A lot of them like that. A lot of such incidents have been happening in various states, which we all know. We are all witnesses to that. So if they can be coming out and be condemning this act, it will have a long way to go. But they shouldn't have even stayed this long before coming out to tell us, oh, we are not part of them, we are not this and that. But at least for the fact that he is saying, though, they are not part, the bad eggs among them, meaning that they know that these people are the ones carrying out this thing. And if he can put himself in the position of the host communities, if he's in that position, what would he have done? The same thing you are going to tell the people to leave, because you cannot even differentiate. You can't differentiate who is who. So you don't expect, or you cannot even blame the host communities for telling you guys to leave, because the thing is becoming too much. And the worst part of it in Delta State, from what we've been gathering, from what we've heard, that some of the monarchs, to some people too, who are in the place of authority, they are the ones selling lands to these people. Now, the chairman of Oshimili local government local government area has come out to say no bushes, even whether it is from the government that there is no bushes, but from the angle of the government of the Delta State has come out to say no. Whatever we want to do, or whatever we can do, we are going to do them now, because we can no longer be waiting for the federal government, because they are waiting for the federal government to do the needful, but nothing is happening. The spokesperson of the president will not condemn this act. The Miyetti Allah at the top, they will not condemn this whole thing. The only thing they are going to be doing is issuing threats. Arewa, they will not say anything about it. They will not condemn this act. They will not tell us why these things are like this. They cannot tell us these are not the people doing this, because a typical example of what happened in Anambra State, in the presence of the police and the stakeholders, the host communities, and the Miyetti Allah there, or the whatever there, they told the people, yes, our people go with a AK-47 and they are just using it to protect themselves. Who does that? Are they the only one that needs what is it called? They are the only ones that need a protection. Other people do not need protection. Who are the people that are supposed to be carrying all these things? It's supposed to be the police people. Even right there, the police couldn't even say anything. They couldn't even do anything. Everybody was just dumbfounded. Yerima Shettima will not utter statement, will not make a statement condemning this act. But when people start to defend themselves, that is when they start coming out and be telling you that everybody has the right to live in this country. The same thing that happened during this lockdown, there's an interstate lockdown, yet the so-called people, whether they are Nigerians or whether the Kasai telling us they are not Nigerians or they are not that whatever, hidden inside the truck, telling us that they ought to have allowed them to come in. These people will not treat the cause of this problem. If you don't come out and come to other cities, nobody is going to reverse you back. And the question they need to be asking, we have Igbos, we have Yorubas, we have all the other tribes in all the areas, in everywhere, every nook and crannies of this country. Nobody has come out to say, oh, Igbo people are trying to make hell or make life miserable, make our life so uncomfortable. Nobody has said that. Nobody has come out to say, oh, Yoruba people, this and this and that. Or maybe we have a Oduduwa people, or they have a this that has troubling the old people. Anytime they come to your area, it's always problem. Why is it that it's only them? Yoruba people will complain about this Esme. These people, even in their own area, they are stressing their life out of the want to sneeze life out of them. Come to Igbos, they will complain this. Go to middle belt. Oh, that one is a different. It's a free fall. Those ones say they don't even know how to come out from this Esme wahala. Everybody, they want to tell us that everybody hates them. Why would they hate you? People have been testifying that these S-men have been with them for a very long time, and they were not behaving like this. All of a sudden, things change. And when things change, these people are not coming. You that you said, okay, you have been living with the people for centuries. You are not condemning the act of this what is it called? This S-men. They will not say anything. So how do you expect them not to say, you guys are together? They've been committing atrocities. The worst part of it is that the presidency will not say anything, and you expect people to clap hand for them. No, it's not going to happen. So because of your being quiet, all this why, that is why it's not affecting you, because now they now say, okay, enough is enough. They've done all manner of things just to make peace reign. Nothing has been happening. Now, because now that's okay, whether you are part of them or you're not part of them, in as much you are this thing, we want you guys out of this place. Now you are talking that you were born here, you are this and this and that. What of the people that that lost their lives in this process? What are they going to be saying? What will their families be saying? So I don't know what you guys are going to do. Whether you are the one that will try to make sure that the people who you think are causing problem for you, you're going to fish them out, or you call on the government to do something, because people have called on the government, call on the Buhari to do something. He's not doing anything. He's not even care. He doesn't care whether you guys live, whether people live, whether they breathe, whether they whatever. It's none of his business, because that is the position. That is what it means. So that is the only thing that can settle this whole thing. Oh, nobody lost problem. It is the same. You guys from that side always causing problem, making some kind of a inciting statements. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that it's going to affect you guys. That there's no way to go. So the people should do what? I don't know. The host community should continue to live with two people like that, because you guys are there. That is why these people, the so-called people you said that they are bad eggs, causing enmity between yourself and the host communities. In as much you are there, they will have opportunity to be coming too. If you are not going to condemn and fish them out and let something be done, whether the president will hear your own voice, whether the people from that side will hear your own voice, because the host communities have been complaining all over the country. They've been complaining and nothing has been done to that effect. So that's just the way I see it. That's my opinion. And let's hear what people are saying concerning the statements of this man. Some say just part of the conspiracy here to make natives believe that all is well, while the agenda gradually unfold. You just realize that you are an indigene of Delta State after killing and raping your host. Were you committing all these atrocities before your patron came to power? How many of your hosts have your brothers killed? How many of your brothers have been prosecuted? Who saw the bush area or forest where you and your fellow herdsmen live? Has any southerner gone to any part of the north to settle in any land he seized by force? There will be life in Nigeria after this administration. Those are pertinent questions that this particular person is asking this guy. Okay, the old Fulani agenda is open. You claim innocence, but the killers Esme are in the bushes with you. Who is supplying them food and water? Who is showing, protect, and conducting this new killer Esme around our forests and bushes? Your long-time plan to forcefully grab ancestral land from others is already exposed. Even traitors among the people are gradually coming out to their senses. Just come out of the bushes and don't think you can succeed because you have the backing of the federal government. The real owner of life and land is God. He defends those who trust in him. You see what people are saying? Can you hear what people are saying? Okay. Again, another said that he said Delta is their home and that they don't have anywhere to go. He said Delta has been his home since 1880, and now he has come to take it with every amount of force. Okay, where you move to the north very fast, where, okay, will you move fast to the north? Okay, that's what this person is trying to say. Will you move fast to the north? Land grabbers always shedding blood. How can you be a native of Delta State? Go back to your land. Delta is your home, but if war starts, you will kill your fellow Fulani and leave Deltas. Will you do that? You don't have anywhere to go, but you came from somewhere. Lies. They should not be trusted. Sugar-coated mouth. Nobody should buy Hausa and Fulani lies in whatsoever form. They must be expelled from the south, period. At least your papa hailed from somewhere. Please kindly go back. This is how you plead but later kill your host. I think Fulani should find their way back to the north. Otherwise, they might be hit back in reprisal. Then you cannot say Deltas kill non-native. It means Deltas are killing themselves, and any attempt to import more Fulani from Funta Janlo Island will mean more war. The North don't want the South to become agricultural production's independence. That is why they are doing, or they are destroying our farm produce and land. The North will do anything to top the South, to be on top of, okay, atop the South from producing her own meat. The North wants to ensure that the South cannot produce our own food, with hope they will cut off food supply as fighting weapon to defeat South should we confront them for political struggle war in the future. Some say, watch this Fulanis. Never listen to the rubbish. This is to tell you that this is a calculated plan to occupy our land. They are tutored on what to respond. Their home, their land, their responses is same, but they are going nowhere with this, with all these lies. I have never seen people deceitful and as pathological liars as Fulanis. 1880 indeed. So guys, let us hear your opinion from what this guy has said, that you have no place to go. They've been there since 1880. Do you buy to all of this submission? Leave your comments below and let's have your take.